Hey guys, just wanted to show you here. I'm just kind of getting started, but my boat cover has terrible mold just embedded right into the canvas, and there's nothing I could use to get it out. I've tried all the simple green, good cleaners and stuff like that, so I thought I'd make a little video because I can already see it working, and I've only sprayed about half the cover. So I've started out with the old scrubbing bubbles for the bathroom. Said it was good for mildew and stuff like that, so I'd give it a try, and it says no scrubbing required because the scrubbing bubbles do it for me, which I don't believe. But once I'm done spraying it, give it a once over with a stiff bristle brush, and then after that we'll go from there and try the second stage of cleaning. Alright, so I've got the cover completely sprayed with this scrubbing bubbles formula. And like I said, you can already see it working, but I'm going to go ahead now, just brush it all in. I sprayed it with a bit of water just so I can move things around a little better. But I'll go ahead, brush this all in, let it sit for 10-20 minutes, and we'll see how it looks after that. Alright, so that's been sitting now for about 20 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and rinse it off. I can clearly see the difference it's made. There are still some discolorations. The mold is left, so now we move on to stage 2 with a 50-50 mixture of vinegar and bleach. The strongest vinegar I could find at the store was 5%, so we'll just go ahead and use that. And here's the bow cover. It's untouched, and you can probably see the difference between the two now. Even the water on top of this cover is really dirty. But I'll rinse that off, and I'll go ahead and start the old scrubbing bubble treatment on this front cover. And I've put everything down on a tarp as well, just because we live in the country and this is our luxury, having a gravel driveway. And I can kind of contain the mess. Alright, so I got my main cockpit cover rinsed off. Got my dollar store spray bottle, half vinegar, half bleach. Hope it works. Well, the bottle and the chemical. This one is soaking with scrubbing bubble action. Now I'll go ahead and spray this cover down, and I'll brush it in. I'll let it sit, and we'll see how it turns out. It's much better, but as you can see, it's clearly stained. There's some of them maybe on the other side, but we'll do this side and we'll flip it over and we'll do the same thing to the other side. But for now, we'll spray this down and see how it goes. So here, basically, is the final product. I didn't know what to expect with this process, but it's still stained. I still have to do the other side, which, I'll show later, see how it turns out. But way better. I'm very happy with it. It was very black before. Now it's just, any stains are really faded. So, like I said, I'll flip it over, do everything I did on this side, and we'll see how that turns out. Take a look at the other side before I wash it. Okay, so I flipped it over, and as far as I was concerned, the bottom side of the cover was super dirty, and the top side wasn't that bad. But after I've cleaned it, like, the top side just looks terrible, and you can really see the difference between the cover I cleaned and the top of this cover, which hasn't been cleaned. And even if I fold it over, you can really see how much of a difference it made. So we'll go ahead and get started on this side and see what the final results look like. Alright guys, here's the final product. They are super white. I mean, there's still minor staining, but I mean, it's probably the first time they've ever been cleaned, and the boat's a 93. So this is amazing. So maybe next year if I do it again, they'll come up that much better. Now I'll just let them dry, and once they're dry, I'll treat the canvas with water repellent. I mean, the water pretty much beaded up off these things anyway. But it won't hurt to do it again, and I'll just show you here my products that I bought. And this is it. This is the old boat canvas cover on a budget. The sprayer, probably the most expensive thing at the dollar store for 3 bones, and it actually worked really good. The old vinegar for 2 bones. Bleach, $1.25, and this stuff I couldn't get at the dollar store, but I think it was around $3, maybe 4, but it worked really good. So I don't know if maybe this product on its own worked really good, or this one maybe would have worked good if I did it first, but I wanted to do both methods, give it the best cleaning I could. It took about an hour's time. I know there's marine products out there that are for this, but I would have had to probably order it in, and I didn't want to wait, and I had time today, so I made a trip into town, and this is what I came home with, and it worked great. So there you are, guys. That is the boat canvas cleaning method that I used, and it worked really good. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, subscribe, give it the old thumbs up, and we'll do more little videos like this. Talk to you soon.